Welcome to FX Street. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we are producing, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on our channel, and you can follow me individually at JustAnalysis1 and at Kash at Mangyeko0. Taking a look here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, yesterday completed what we really needed to do is have that close above the Ichimoku cloud, which it did pull off. And that rally is extending into today, where currently it is sitting at 44,670-ish. That is beyond now again, it's above the Ichimoku cloud. It's above the 2022 volume point of control. And from the perspective of the volume point of control, it now has an easier time moving higher than it does lower. This isn't really any change from what I've been looking at. I didn't think it would happen. The breakout would occur for another week or so, possibly, just given how it was trading. But the move yesterday was quite substantial. That's I think the largest bullish move since, I think, if you'd have to go back to October of 2020, maybe even longer than that. It was almost 15%, I think, if I double check here. Oh, yeah, almost. It was 14.5%. So looking at an entry that we identified previously at 39K, that trade is open, running and active, and moving very nicely. On the $500 3-box reversal chart, it has converted into a bull market now. Excuse me. So that's very good. Daily chart looks fantastic. Weekly chart. We take a look at it here. This is the other thing that's very, very important, is that it's above the cloud on the weekly chart. Now, this has happened. This has happened a few times, going back to the week of January 14th, where we've been inside the cloud and now we're inside of it. And you look back in the week of February 11th, where it looked like it was going to initiate a nice bullish breakout, but then ultimately it dropped down lower, closed inside. The week of the 18th, same story. Even had a move below it last week. And now you look here and we see something a little different going on. Nice bullish signals in the oscillators, with the RSI curling up and moving up towards 50. So 50 and 40, when the RSI is in a bull market, 50 and 40 are the oversold levels. And so it appears to be positioning to move out of oversold, which it's been in since December. December, the week of December 10th. So it's been kind of ping-ponging around 40 and 50 for quite a while. And then the optics bands, of course, you can see it's breaking out. It's technically neutral territory, not overbought yet. And the composite index is about to cross above its slow-moving average. So there's a lot of strength there. The stopping point up ahead that we're probably going to see it get halted up against is 48K. That's where the expanded 2021 volume profile is, and where the 100% fib extension is. And then above that, it should be a relatively fast move up to 59K. That is where the 168 expansion is at, and there's really not a lot of not a ton stopping it there, but definitely, in between there, you definitely have 50K. That's where the 382 retracement and the weekly Kijun-sen is at. So 48K, next stop, probably going to face a little selling pressure, and then to 50K, psychological number. But that's what I see on Bitcoin. As far as downside risks are concerned, they are still there. They are very evident, and everything going on with Russia's invasion of Ukraine, that's going to have an effect across the board in risk-on markets. So again, any move where there's a daily close now, that would put the Chiku span below the bodies of these candlesticks. So at 37,300, that will trigger some substantial selling pressure. But for right now, it looks very bullish and moving on its way higher. We'll update it as needed. I'll pass it off to you, Akash.
Thank you, John. So things are looking pretty good here for Bitcoin, but I wouldn't necessarily flip bullish because of this pump that we saw here yesterday, which was a 14% upswing. Okay, so the bearish breaker that I spoke about from a daily time frame is still valid. We pierced into this demand breaker, got rejected. Bounce off of this daily demand zone here, ranging from 36.4K to 38 point roughly 9K, right? Although it might look like we're kind of on an uptrend here, but we're kind of not. Like, so we did form a swing high up here, and then we formed a swing low. But if you look at this particular candle here, the swing low is lower than the swing low formed here on 2nd Feb. So technically speaking, this isn't really like the start of an uptrend. In an uptrend, you usually want higher highs and higher lows. I mean, if you consider this swing low here, yes, this is definitely a higher low. So as a confirmation, right, I would love to see Bitcoin produce a higher high, especially with the yearly open, which is currently at 46.2K. That would kind of get me bullish. But the official confirmation, like for a bullish outlook, would be a decisive close above this particular line here, which is roughly $53,000, not roughly, exactly $53,000. Right. So if we do that, then on a higher time frame, this we would see it produce a higher high compared to these two swing highs over here. Right. In which case, I'm expecting a lower low to form somewhere around 46.2K or even 43K. Right. That would be a good start to an uptrend. But other than that, I don't want to be a perma bear here by saying that I'm still looking for this rejection into this breaker again, down into the weekly support level at 30.9K. And obviously, I'm still hoping that we would come down here at 28,000 roughly and collect liquidity resting below that. But then again, it's a little too long-term prediction, so I'm a little uncertain if this is going to work out. So far, the squiggly lines has been spot on, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's my take on Bitcoin. For now, I want to be conservative and say that the upside is kind of capped around roughly 46.2K. If we get a close above that, then I'm expecting Bitcoin to make a run at these equal highs found here at roughly 52K. Right? If we get a daily and as a confirmation, a weekly close above 53K, then I would lean bullish and I would expect Bitcoin to head up to 80K, probably even 100K. Right? So 53 is the inflection point for me where I would flip bullish. As for the bearish outlook, I am still looking for it to shatter this daily demand zone here and head over to this weekly support level at 30.9K. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.